Man, Walt is gone. I mean, when the hell are we ever gonna get to see this kid again? Well, that was sooner than expected.
He died?
Fucking died right there in the recliner. Yeah, apparently when you die, your bowels release, so that noise we heard was him actually shitting his pants when he died.
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of DN's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Lost. This one's going to be doing my next review for Lost. This is my first review for Season 2. This is for Episode 1, titled Man of Silence, Man of Faith. So, guys, we're here. Season 2 has begun. This is going to be a long journey. We got 24 episodes this season. We got 23 in Season 3. We got 14 in Season 4, and 17 in 5 and 6. So, we got a long ways to go, guys. I'll tell you that right now. A long ways to go. But I'm very excited because this is a fantastic show. And Season 2 started with a darn banger, I'd say, right here. This was a damn good premiere. This is a really good episode. Basically, this episode is legitimately picking up right where we left off. Well, okay, it kind of does, but the opening scene was kind of a throw-off for me. You basically have this survivor that appears to be living inside of this hatch that John Locke and the others have found at the end of last season. And you got this, like, music that's playing and stuff, and you got this guy that's kind of living this normal life inside of this, hatch. And basically, this entire episode kind of focuses on our characters trying to get inside the hatch, in particular, John Locke, because the rest of them kind of go back in this one, back to the camp, back to the others to let them know what's going on. Jack, kind of gives a speech and stuff like that. But John is not patient. He's been trying to get in there the entire, back half of Season 1. He finally has now made it in, and he's not waiting until morning. And he tells Jack that. He's like, I'm not waiting until morning, you know what I mean? So he goes, and Kate decides that she's going to go, and Jack kind of figures with Kate, he kind of figures that she would go and do that. So basically we have Kate that goes inside, which I thought was kind of an interesting scene because you've got her on this, this rope, and she's being, taken down slowly down this huge hatch that goes really far deep. And you've got John that's kind of, bringing her down and stuff like that. And then she gets trapped down there. And then John has to then figure out a way to get her out of there. So he goes down there as well. And it's a pretty intense moment. And then Jack kind of gets the sneaky feeling that something went wrong. So he decides to go down there, basically. And then, well, we delve into, I'd say, the secondary plot of the episode, which is the flashbacks. Now, this premiere focuses on Jack for the flashbacks, which I thought was really interesting. The woman in the flashback in Season 1 that, of course, was, saying that he fixed her and stuff like that. And then them two were, getting married and stuff like that. Well, in this episode, we basically see kind of the process of that. We got Jack with, like, long hair and stuff back, when he was in the hospital and stuff doing his thing. And he saved her life, basically, inadvertently. But not only that, it appeared like she couldn't walk, like, at all. Like, she could not walk. She could not dance, at her wedding and stuff like that. And then basically Jack fixes her, and even though they don't really think that they're ever going to have her be able to walk ever again, she somehow is just magically fine. I don't know what the hell happened, But it was a nice moment. It was a nice connection between the two of them. It was a nice moment. Jack never stopped, and it was really cool to see kind of how he, became to know her, right? Because them two got married. So I thought that was really, really cool. Really cool flashbacks. We get to see Jack's father as well. He's a really interesting character. I always like when he's on screen because I find his dialogue with Jack to be very intriguing in this one. And he even kind of says, he's just like, yeah, like, there's a time to kind of let things go, and Jack's like, nope, not letting it go, you know what I mean? And he even says, he's like, maybe not be so, like, matter of fact, And Jack's like, well, isn't the truth what, they need to hear? And he's like, not always. Always give them that potential of what could happen and how great things could turn out instead of the sad reality of what your patient is going through, So good advice from his dad in this one as well, too. I thought that was really cool. And then, obviously, we've also got some other minor stuff going on. We've got Shannon that has kind of a minor... I would like to call it a hallucination. I think she has a hallucination in this one where basically she's kind of like taking... the dog around and stuff, and then she kind of sees Walt, right, in the woods, and he's like covered in like water or some shit. And he's like sitting there like staring at her and stuff. And it's like really creepy. It's like this really creepy scene. Now, obviously, Walt got taken at the end of the last episode, so that can't be Walt, really, but he's like sitting there, like she's having hallucinations of Walt, and she's like seeing Walt and all this other stuff. Very, very strange. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm intrigued, though, I'll tell you that right now. And then anyway, the final flashback we get in this one is this guy that kind of runs into Jack. They're kind of like, meeting each other for the first time while Jack's out for a run and stuff. And he calls himself Desmond. And at the end of the episode, Desmond finds Jack, right? Jack goes inside the hatch looking for John and Kate, and in the current day, Desmond is the guy that's been in the hatch the entire episode, and he's holding John Law captive. We don't know where Kate is, and at the end, Jack recognizes him, and the episode ends. So, kind of a hanger there, but yeah, really damn good episode. I loved it. I loved this first episode. I absolutely enjoyed the hell out of it, and I thought it was fantastic. I really did. Great introduction to Season 2. Great start. We'll be back with Episode 2, of course, in a couple days. But anyway, guys, post comments down below if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this. Make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos for Lost. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for Lost. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shedding TV light.